And good morning, guys. This is Gate Talk with B. I'm B, of course. How you guys been out there? Hope you guys have been great and good. I know it's been a while since we had this, conversation, these podcasts, these encouragements, but it's all for the better. It's all for the good. I took a couple moments out to make sure that I refresh my mind, make sure I allow the change and the different things that was have been manifesting into my life, actually manifest the right way. Sometimes we find ourselves on these journeys of change and we don't know how to slow down to accept the change. And before you know it, that change becomes a burden or becomes something that we feel is an inconvenience in our life. So we have to make sure we take those moments to step back and understand, is this something that I really want to accept into my life? Is this the change that I have been praying for? Or if this just a distraction? You have to really put into your mind that you are in control of whatever your destiny that you would like to manifest out. So that's all that I had to do. I found myself in a lot of areas and a lot of channels, and things have been taken off so fast for me to where I had to mentally and basically physically step back and understand, okay, Basha, what do you want to happen in your life? What manifestation would you like to do? And I wanted a career change. I've been telling you guys often, like, I want to start really being heavy into a career change. I wanted something that was going to be longevity. I wanted things that made me smile in the morning and that wasn't a burden. So that happened. I got the perfect schedule now. I got the perfect job now. It's less work, more money, but it works out for me. And I had to adjust with that change. And also on top of that change, I wanted to make sure that I do my trading and I do the things that, that brought me revenue for my family. So I had to just align everything together. And of course, I had to talk it out, with my support groups and, people that support me and people that believe in me. I had to make sure that I, could find in them and understand, am I moving too fast? What do you see in my life? And that's important. If you guys are on this journey and, you find yourself, on go, and go, step back for a mental break. Talk to your people that's around you, talk to me and understand sometimes you don't want to hit that brick wall on trying to make that change so quickly, or sometimes you don't want to delay and that change passes you. So you want to catch it right in the middle of at the perfect timing of everything. And that's that law of least effort. You want everything to come into your life least effort. You want it to be effortlessly. And that's all that happened. And that's my journey. And I'm back. I'm back to give you guys these encouragements. I'm back to switch the gate talk. I'm back to make sure you guys are on your journey. I'm back to give you these topics and these scenarios and the things that change us and that can grow us. And it's working. It's working in my life. And I know it's been working in you guys because I shout you guys out so much. Like I tell you guys, everyone that I have started this journey, when I started my journey, are killing it. And I'm proud of it. It's not even me saying I'm proud as if, you guys are beneath me. I'm proud because you guys are on the same journey as me. I'm not having to, motivate you guys no more than you're motivating yourself. You guys are awesome and you're staying on it. And I'm loving each and every one of your ideas and your business plans and your platforms that you are creating for your family, your children, yourself. That's important that you understand that everything you're doing is for you. Every change that comes in your life, every obstacle that you overcome, every challenge that you're faced with, it's all for you. It's growing you. Because like I said, it's like it manifests itself for you. And manifests it, in a way that you can really perceive it and understand that, listen, I'm actually in control of me. I did this because I wanted to do it. I'm happy this morning because I chose to be happy this morning. And once you guys grasp that and grasp the whole idea of being happy for you, now you can be happy for your children. Now you can be happy for your spouse. Now you can be happy for your friends and your family. It trickles down. But if you're not happy, it's like you're pulling from an empty jar. And that means you're giving those relationships empty emotions. And I had to understand that myself. I'm always so ready to take on a lot of people, people's responsibility and their emotions and things that affect them, to where I'm not understanding that I'm not putting anything back into myself. So eventually that well is going to run dry when I come to support anyone around me. They're not going to really feel the support that I'm able to give them. They're not going to see me at my full potential, because I don't have anything inside that I'm putting inside for myself. I'm giving it all away. Like I told you guys in my last podcast, I recognize that I am an empath. I am a person that take on a lot of emotions, but I don't know how to release those emotions from everyone. So eventually down the road, I become drained of those emotions, and it's not a good thing. It's not something that you want to, hold on to. Once you accept that emotion from someone else, you guys find a solution. You're doing okay. I'm doing okay. Now I have to release those emotions back to you, because you only can grow you. I can't grow you for you. I can't, motivate you. I can't do any of those things. The only thing I can do is make sure that I, inspire you to do it and to see it within myself, so you can see it within yourself. And I had to understand that. And that's what's growing in my life. That's that glow on my life. That's that light that I'm putting into my life, because I found myself always ready to help, but I find myself saying yes to everything, and I'm burning out in the end. And then I'm feeling bad when now I can't give you that full potential that I used to give you. And it's not acting funny, and it's not changing gears, and it's not leaving you in the wind, but it's me not able to give you anymore, because I have no more to give in myself, if you guys understand that. And I'm sure all of us are that way. It's not just me. It's an emotion that as a human race that we take on, that we take others' emotions on, but we have to know how to release it back to them. And I'm learning that myself. I have to release a lot of the emotions from other people over the years, so I can now see the clear path of my own emotions. I can now feel my own emotions. I can now feed myself the ingredients that it needs to carry on, so I can now feed it to the world, And that's all it is. It's a cycle of evolve. It's that energy, that give or take, that good karma, the things that I speak on always, and it works, it's not religion. It's nothing that I'm trying to force on you guys, but it works. Do unto others if you want others to do unto you. That's the first commandment. You want that to be your mindset every morning. You want that to be your motivation to do good in the world. It's so easy to do bad. It's so easy to have an attitude. It's so easy to judge people. It's so easy to be that negative force. It's easy. It's so hard to be that positive light, because you want to always fall back into what you used to, what makes you feel good, that what's not a strain in your life. But I tell you guys, once you start that first journey of just positive living, of understanding that you count and you matter, and all things around you could be positive if you allow it, then you'll understand, wow, this is way better. This is worth it. This is what brings the change in your life. You find yourself doing the same thing for year after year after year, same kind of relationships, same kind of friends, same kind of relationship with your children. Your children are still acting the same way, same job. Oh, I'm so sick of this. When you find yourself at that wit's end of that, at the crossroads, that's when you understand, I got to change it. It's worth it. Because that's what I found myself doing. And that's why the podcast came. That's why the positive living came. That's why the motivational talks came. All this came because I was at my wit's end. I wanted that change. And that's what this whole podcast segment is about this morning. It's accepting that change in your life. If you are at a tired point in your life, if you're at that point where you just like, I can't do this same routine. This is so uncomfortable. This is such a burden now in my life. Change. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to hurt some people's feelings. It might even hurt your feelings that you have to hurt someone's feelings. But it's going to be worth it in the end, when you can go become something that makes you happy, and now go back and see that person or that coworker or that job or whatever you lost, and now say, this is why I did it. They'll understand you. If they really rock with you, they'll understand why you had to go into this place with just only you matter. Because you come out, and now you can give them to them and be that person that with friendship or whatever you wanted them to be. Because like I tell you guys, I'm not always perfect. I wasn't always perfect. A lot of people say, I'm really not a great friend because I may not call you every day, or I don't, I don't text back fast enough. But those are the times that I sit back and I beat myself on and understand, why are you like that, Basha? And it's not that I didn't intentionally text you back or intentionally not want to call you today. It's because I had so much of that yes, 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 yes in my life, to where I was giving, and I was pouring from an empty jar. And I didn't understand why I would burn myself out on saying yes to everything. But I had to go into this place and understand I matter first. I have to make sure I'm happy. Now I can be that friend. Now you get a text fast back. Now you get that commitment from me. And even with my spouse, I was in different relationships where they were asking me, why aren't you feeling the love that I'm feeling for you? Why am I having to struggle to make you love me? Why don't I, we have these fights. And that was my argument always. Now I had to realize I was pulling love from an unloved place. I had to go back in time, heal all those broken wounds that I had. Now I can introduce love again. Now I can give you the love that I thought I was giving people. And that's why I say it's a mental thing. It's something that you have to recognize within yourself and understand that it's not everyone else. It's your perception of it, that you're thinking everything is fine and it's not. Go back into your world, isolate yourself, rethink your purpose, and you'll find all the answers that you need. You guys are great. And like I say, I don't want to, pile you up with too much. I got so much great things coming. I know you guys are tired of me saying it and it's not producing, but it's coming. I'm going to have, merchandise for you guys. I'm going to continue to, market this Gate Talk as much as I can, because it's real. It's my baby. It's something that's for me. The same way I want to market you guys on here. I want to go ahead and do that relaunch party, and I'm going to start a foundation that I want you guys to be a part of. And we're all going to make it work. We're all going to be that positive change that we need in our life to make sure that the youth and everybody else sees it within us so they can make that change. This is Gate Talk, and I love you guys.